Hello everyone and welcome to Halfbeard's HUD. Today we have Tobe's Vertical Adventure, a platformer kind of in the style of old Genesis games. As you can see, it's paying homage to in the corner over there. And yeah, it's kind of just focusing on a very pixel art style. We're just going to jump right into story mode. Alright. For those wondering, I am using a gamepad. Those who know me well know I always use a gamepad for this sort of thing. And for this game in particular, it seems like a good choice. Just because of the very finesse movements it wants you to make. It's basically you're running with the X button, you're jumping with the A button. These are Xbox controls, obviously. I think they're J and K normally. And your goal here is to get to this chest in the... no, I can't get that. It's to get to this chest in the bottom of the level that you open, and then get back out. And in between, you want to collect those little diamonds, you want to collect these little guys, and you basically just want to prove that you know how to platform. It's very, very old school in its styling. Yeah! Oh. Yeah, again, it's old school. It's going for old school. That's kind of what it is. Oh, I forgot you can die by going too far. This game's platform requirements are a little tough sometimes. But they're not too bad, at least in these early levels. Just pressing down to open that stuff. Oh yes, and there's also there's special items. You can see them up in the top left corner there. I'm trying to remember how to activate them because it's a little bit since I played this game. The B button, you're activating the balloons, which allow you to do a little bit of floating. And you can also shoot up a rope. I think it's the Y button, which will allow you to kind of create your own rope to climb, which I will do in just a second here. As much as I could probably make this normally, just trying to remember how to do this. I have a rope. Okay, it's up and B is the rope. And that'll allow you just kind of do a little bit extra that way. We got these. That unlock timer. It's a very basic game. Now level kind of breaks apart a little bit, the music changes, and you gotta get on your bike. This game does good, sorry, kind of trying to focus on this. This game does really good, video game sounds. So, like, you know, the jumping sound, the, collecting stuff sound. It's all very good. This game's hard enough to play. This game's a little on the difficult side, and it's kind of hard enough to play normally. Not, let alone when I'm talking, so I might not be doing a ton of talking. Or play it all particularly well. Yeah, and basically the real challenge of the levels comes at this part when you've got to climb your way up and not die. And there you go. And basically it's just the kind of game where your goal is always collect a certain amount of stuff. Do it real fast. Very basic kind of game. And I rescued enough of those things so I get extra life. Cool. From what I remember reading on the Steam page, there are 4 worlds. I want to say there are 4 levels per world. Though I am not played a ton of this game, so I'm not confirming that. But it's fairly basic. We're actually going to just jump out of this right now. Because I'm going to show you the other part of this game, which is the fact that there are two characters. The game can be played both co-op and then with each character, Tobe and his girlfriend, I guess. It's not really adequately explained at any point. Nana. And they both control differently. Tobe, as you can see, was very acrobatic. He's able to do that spin jump. He's able to do a lot more, whereas Nana is kind of slow. Has a big ass. I don't know why. That just keeps pointing out at me. Like, you'll even see it in the character sprite. It's really weird. And she can double jump for reasons that are never adequately explained. So, you know. You can see she moves a little slower. There's even like a sound to the walk. I think she has less health too, judging by that. But then she's useful because she can double jump. As you can see, like when she jumps, it pretty much just goes straight down. What's this saying? Yeah, I got that. Thanks. Not 100% sure what's asking me to do here. I'm not a huge fan of the fact this game doesn't allow you to revisit levels. Even if I'm mad at it only for the sake of this this video, it's so weird. I'm trying to put up the. There we go. It's really picky about the way you put those things down. Yeah. Also, getting on those ropes can take a little doing. More than it feels like it should to actually get on a rope. Also, it bears mentioning, this is apparently like the third Tobe game. Apparently there's been quite a few since this that I've never heard of. I think they may have been Xbox Live Arcade games or like small shareware games on the creator's site or something like that. Not as much full retail Steam, well, smaller retail Steam games. Let's try to get those ones up there. Yeah, but I mean, as much as she does control differently than Tobe, it does boil down to being the same game. Alright. That's not where I wanted to put that. That's not where I wanted to put that at all. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, that just seems kind of cruel, to be dead honest. We'll give it one more shot, and then we'll maybe go back to Tobe for one more level, and then be done with this. Yeah. Also, they've got the colors weird. You see it says J and K, because that's the buttons you're using on the keyboard. When you map to the 360, those buttons are X and A, respectively. But they show the colors as red and blue. I mean, sorry, green and red. When respectively, it should be blue and green. It's really confusing. Alright, so we'll do one more level as Tobe, and then we'll be done here, because, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of a quirky little game. It's not really... I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of it, but I think there's certainly an audience for this game. You know, it's got kind of that Meat Boy style of kind of hard precision platforming, though I don't think the precision is necessarily anywhere close to Meat Boy levels. And, as well as the fact that it's just got that anime style that's obviously very popular with a lot of people. Again, not really my thing, but, you know, to each their own. And there is a story in this game, too, I guess I've forgotten to mention. It's not really much of a story, but, the people might identify with it. Tobe is a lazy kid who just wants to sit and play video games all day on his surprise I could use the actual schematic Xbox controller. and his girlfriend is constantly bugging him to go out and do things. So I'm sure some of you out there can identify with that, for whatever reason. I know I can sometimes, not most of the time, but whatever. Most of the time, my significant other is sitting there sitting right there with me playing the game. So yeah. Yeah, you can really screw that up. But we're not really trying now, so you know. Oh god, there's spikes now. That's a new development. Not moving or anything, but there's spikes. Oh jeez, now they're moving. I've actually never seen that death animation for some reason. I normally get these parts done pretty easily. Why am I bothering to get all these chests when I'm probably not going to place too much more of this game? Oh. Hey! He double jumped me up. That's awesome. I will admit, these going up scenes, for as much as I'm not the biggest fan of the controls in this game, they do present a good sense of tension. All right, well that's the end of that's the end of that level. If you fuck up, and that's the end of this. That's the end of this video. That's Half Your Heads Up. This is a cool game, but not really up to my tastes. But that's just that feels like it's more of a personal opinion thing than anything. I definitely recommend this game to people who kind of enjoy their platformers and enjoy their anime. But for the rest of us, you know, maybe there's other things to play. Alright, that's Half Your Heads. We're out.